Just a basic flash towards mid. Donk is just gonna peek on those. Yeah. Perfect flashes. Okay, this was a little bit too much. Okay, Donk, chill. That was borderline stupid. So he walks forward with the lineup, so it breaks only right side of the smoke. So it's perfect for DGT. This is some masterclass, guys. This is masterclass of utility. And again, they go forward towards B. I mean, can someone anti-strat them and just fucking nade B? Hello, gamer. I hope you're enjoying the major. And in today's video, we're gonna take a look at Donk's CS2 game against 9Z. I mean, this was a crazy game, to be honest. And Donk posted up a 30 kill rating. And let's see what he did after that 11 rounds for 9Z to get Spirit back into the game and then win the overtime ultimately. And in this video, I'm gonna show you what you can learn from Donk and what you can implement into your games, even if you're playing Faceit or Premier only. So let's see it. So we'll start watching the demo from 11-6 score from 9Z to see how Spirit came back and how Spirit ultimately won the whole match. I feel like it was a little bit of a choke from 9Z. I think many people will agree with me here. But let's take a look, because it had to be a masterclass from Spirit too. Okay, so Donk is going into lower here. Shiro's boosted, I assume. Not boosted, but he was posted up on mid. And he didn't spot anybody crossing. So Donk is a little bit quick here on the peak. If they would be pushing lower, actually, he might get caught here. So he's gonna be clearing left side. Now mollying close towards the right side. Kind of scared of the push, mollying behind the box. It's a default molly, nothing you would want to be learning. And there we have that mid smoke that covers short as well. I'll just show you the lineup. So Spirit does this Magix lineup here. He jump, he blocks with the lamp. And then he's gonna be aiming right here. Doing a jump throw. If you wanna smoke mid like Magix, you're gonna go in here, jump on these tires, and press W as you're in the air, so you'll lock into this corner of the lamp and the wall. And then you're gonna crouch. You're gonna look at this corner of these pipes or these kind of things on the roof here. And then you're just gonna crouch and jump through. And this is always gonna perfectly land on the doorway here. And the way it works, it also blocks the vision from the player here. Because if I boost, right, and I'm opening, I don't see the right side perfectly. I can see the left side, yeah, sure. But I don't see the right side. So it's not that easy for me to get a kill, right? And if you're enjoying this kind of breakdowns and you would want to learn from me, get coached by me personally on demo reviews that are happening 3 times a week inside my improvement camp, then you should check out the first link down below. Why would you want to consider joining? Well, you're going to watch a video explaining it right in the link, but basically you get access to me personally reviewing your matches, giving you feedback on what you're doing wrong. You're getting access to plays like this that you just watched during the major, explained on every single map and how you can implement them in your Faceit and Premier matches, as well as routines that are proven of thousands of students that improve aim and in general consistency of your duels. So check out the first link down below. So the smoke lands perfectly for Donk, and it also covers left side of short. So the upper, if he's boosted, he can see the whole angle. Donk gets naded here, and here's the lineup for left side lurk on mid. So that smoke is gonna be used by Spirit to create pressure on mid. So as you can see, there is a city smoke thrown and a left side lurk smoke. So if you're gonna be seeing what Magix does here, the smoke city is from over here, lining up next to the door, and then jump throw towards city. So he doesn't need to drop down to Xbox. So if you guys wanna go out mid and you wanna do 2 of these lurk smokes, well, one of them you're gonna throw towards the left side of mid, or you're just gonna stand next to this doorway and aim here, as shown. And left click throw. And for the city smoke, you line up next to the door. You aim as shown. And you jump throw. And it lands on top of the box perfectly. So with these 2 smokes, you can lurk out mid. Donk walks out in between those smokes, actually alone. So it's very interesting that he plays alone here. And he's gonna get flashed into mid by Magix. So a basic flash towards the left side of the smoke. So Donk can push, and he does push, gets 1 kill and dies. And then Spirit capitalizes on the kill and pushes through the B lurk smoke. Let's watch another round. So now Donk flashes into lower, bounces a flash, then holds from above here. So if you wanna take lower like Donk, you can use this flash and just jump up on the boxes. And then after that, hold for a bit, jump down right here, left side, right side. Use a molly like this to clear out anybody behind the box, and then use a left and right click flash over here just to blind anybody holding lower with an AWP or with a rifle. Especially for people boosted. He's gonna be turning around for that tunnels push. And yeah, he turns around. Kills Luchov. Grabs the AK. So just drops the AK out of the map so that CTs can pick it up. And he's gonna be rotating back to A as his team attacks A. A nice anti-eco round. So in this round, Donk's heading towards top mid. He's expecting the mid push since Shiro is throwing utility and also playing a little bit passive, right? So they're expecting a mid push. And now they're gonna be swinging as the smoke lands towards mid. As you can see, the smoke landed as the smoke I shown you previously. And they're just sneaking towards short. He's placing his crosshair to fade the smoke and check if anybody is on the left side of the doorway, as it could be surprising if someone fades that smoke. Nobody's there, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna clear the left side. Yep, he clears the left side as well. Gives the smoke to Magix. And I guess Magix is gonna throw a lurk smoke here. Zontix has thrown mid to B smoke. Here you have another lineup. So also Magix does these lurk smokes here, so check this out. He's gonna crouch over next to the stairs, right? And then aim here. Then he's dropping down into CT. I don't understand this play a little bit, but fair enough. That's what Spirit wanted to do. And now Donk is lurking out as well. Into the smokes. Getting killed by Mayern. So this peak, super dry, right? Nice to op. I have no idea what Donk or what Spirit wanted to do here. Doesn't look like they're flashing for each other. They're just playing around the lurk smokes. Maybe they had just an idea to peek dry. Interesting play though. Shiro wins this clutch actually. Well, we're not watching Shiro. Or actually we are. So let's take a look how he won this clutch actually. Okay, so it's a 2v4. This is the kill on a player ramp. Here is another guy in CT. Right, he heard this guy in CT 100%. Zontix peeks and now it's a 1v2. Flash coming over. Turns from the flash, very nice. Expects push up ramp, right? Jumps up on top to change the angle. Let's see how Supik chose this shot. So it's because he changes the elevation, right? He expects him lower, but Shiro actually jumped up. So this is actually insane outplay. Just so you guys understand. Gets the kill, instantly fades behind the box. So he cannot get traded by Max, right? And now Max walks up, calls for the shot, messes it up. It gets wide swung, right? So that wide swing after the initial jiggle was what won him this. So jiggle, leg shot, right? And now he takes Tech 9 and wide swing. That's very important that he wide swings and doesn't try to jiggle. Insane. Okay, so another round. Pretty silent halt from Donk. I assume he's gonna be waking up towards the overtime. So he goes around the smoke. Perfect crosshair placement for this angle around these sandbags or sand things. Crouch, another guy goes in his crosshair and just sprays down. Again, nothing flashy from Donk, some basic kills. Very interested how he got these 30 kills. Okay, so he seems to be constantly jumping to the right side of tunnels, like he doesn't expect anyone pushing it, right? Maybe he has some kind of a read that they're not really pushing tunnels, and he keeps throwing that molly. So I see how Donk's gameplay changes depending on teams, because not always he's throwing that molly. This is a left and right click flash to flash off anybody on short. Works super well combined with the smoke. Holy shit, so many lineups from this match. Okay, he's gonna be fighting the guy through the smoke, and the smoke break is done by Shiro, I guess? Nope. It's done by Magix? No, not really. Well, the CTs break the smoke actually. What the hell? Yeah, the CTs break the smoke for each other. And yeah, I guess Donk understands that. The break is for DGT actually. Let's take a look how it looks like from his POV. There we go, the break and perfect reveal on the right. Let's see this lineup actually. So he walks forward with the lineup, so it breaks only right side of the smoke. So it's perfect for DGT. This is some masterclass, guys. This is masterclass of utility. Just so you know. This is not some random nade that you see. So to break that smoke, either for your player mid or if you're opping, you're just gonna look at this black part on the doorway and then walk forward with a step. Then you can break the smoke to the right side of it, and it's perfect for your teammate who's here to just play around it. But well, Donk just sprays down Luchov, right? And then expects Max on the left, obviously, since he just killed his teammate. And I just want you to notice the movement that he does after getting that initial kill. So that's why I rewind it here. So notice left, right, constant movement, right? Breaks the smoke, unfortunately nades himself. And doesn't get the kill. And now gets killed by the Opper. So it seems like Donk is getting countered by the Opper constantly. So when he's dying to the Op on this dash. If you have a good Opper against Donk, I guess he can't just wide swing everything, right? Seems like a counter. Very interested how he would play against m0NESY or ZywOo. Okay, now Donk's hold the lower push. Again, the smoke mid is coming in, just like every round. Smoke mid to be thrown. Magix is on short, taking short control. And it looks like Magix is throwing that lurk smoke that Donk has been using before to get out mid here. Remember that round, guys? Well, now Magix is faking that variation of the round. So what's happening is that Magix is basically faking the same round, but they're heading with majority of the players towards B, right? So it's a similar round, just with Magix alone, not Donk. And that, hopefully that allows Spirit to push out B. But they're going into free stack. They're going into a free stack of players. Gets the first kill, just as a trade, gets the second. And 9Z literally chokes this, because they had a good read. Okay, in this round, Donk just straight up immediately peeks towards B. It's interesting how these teams, they can get away with going 4 towards B and just searching for an opportunity, which you will never get away with in your Face-It matches, guys, by going 4B and just stopping, because nobody knows how to retake lower and nobody knows how to go back to spawn and retake mid, right? So if you ever experience this situation where you're rushing B, your teammates stop and you guys getting fucked in here in upper tunnel and stopped, you pretty much lost the round because the enemies pushed everything, pushed long, pushed short, right? And you are trapped in lower and getting destroyed. Yeah, that's basically what happens in Premier or Face-It matches. But in Tier 1 CS, as you can see, they can slow it down, they can use utility to take back lower control, and they're gonna be fine, I guess. Maybe not, maybe yes, we'll see. Need to be smoke again thrown by Donk. And peeking mid, and this time Mayern misses. Let's see the miss. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, this was not the hardest shot in the world. But yeah, not fast enough. And Donk is waiting for his team to scale up B. He's not rushing in B, right? As you can see. Going through the door, that's interesting as well. And I just want you to notice how Donk is slowing down here. So he's waiting for his teammates from upper tunnel, and he's also not pushing fast towards window or towards door because he wants to be a threat. He wants these players to constantly think about the possibility of split from mid, right? If they keep thinking about this, they're not comfortable fighting tunnels. You will see Max turning around, right? So he'll turn around, be worried about this, right? Probably Luchov is as well not so focused on tunnels. And now Donk enough pressure for them to win the round. So yeah. It seems like for Spirit, what's working is those B splits and the B hits. Like, I haven't seen them hit A a lot. And the only time they won A right now in this couple rounds was when it was Shiro was clutching like 1v2. So it seems like B is way better for Spirit. And again, they go 4 towards B. I mean, can someone anti-strat them and just fucking nade B with 3 nades that bounce off here? Yeah, seems like they're faking B again and they're going to lower. I'm really wondering how anti-stratting is gonna work for the playoffs when the other teams see what Spirit is doing constantly. It's pretty clear to me that what works for Spirit is those B hits, but now they're not doing it. And actually 9Z is kind of playing a counter to the B hit, right? So they're playing 3 players towards B, or mid and B dedicated, and only 2 players towards A, and they don't even have long control. So it's kind of shit for 9Z if Spirit outplays them on A and does an A hit. And they're gonna do that, it seems. So good calling by Magic. Okay, we have Donk pushing, breaking the smoke. And it seems that 9Z are trapped in this kind of limbo between A and short that they're getting split from. So they don't have much chance, but actually getting kills. Interesting. Nothing crazy from Donk here. Just some basic shots. Doesn't even hit the second shot. Ah. DGT wins the round. Okay. Donk is taking lower in his default way. Molotov in close, as usual. I think that's his like default job here. Jump spotting for short. The smoke is deployed. We're gonna be smoking mid to B, kind of a deja vu for us. And again, I just want you to notice that because of this smoke, he's pathing, or they're pathing themselves constantly through the door. That's something different than you'll see in other teams. Well, perfect cross replacement towards Luchov as well. Did he know about him? I think he knew. Yeah, he heard him. That's why the cross replacement was perfect for the wall. Okay, this was a little bit too much. Okay, Donk, chill. That was borderline stupid. But yeah, fair enough. He wanted the spray. What the hell? Did 9Z really throw that hard? 13-12? They're looking like they're about to take this. Okay, we see a long take. Just a basic long take with the smoke. 3 seat is defending though. I feel like this long smoke is really annoying for them. Who throws this actually? Has to be Shiro, right? No, it's not Shiro. It's the near. Oh, this is an insta lineup from this spawn. This close spawn towards mid. He's just gonna be jump throwing, and the smoke lands perfectly on long corner, blocking off the CTs and being super annoying, this smoke. God damn it. That's a good long take. Okay, Donk sprays the smoke. Goes towards pits, and just dies through the smoke. That's whatever. Now we have CT side. Uses his default nade to deny the upper vision. And he's gonna jump across. This is a nade to cross towards B that Donk used. So you're gonna run. You're gonna look roughly on the top of this doorway. As you can see, this doorway. And then your left and right click throw. Then you wait for it to pop and you cross. This blocks of vision from the upper. As you will see, if you're crossing like this, the upper can't see you. No X-ray. I cannot see that guy, right? Okay, here Donk plays the scar position. I have a setup with Zontix, jump spotting here. As you will see, he's jump spotting both towards mid and towards the tunnel. It's a common setup in Spirit. Gives the util to him. Seems like he doesn't have much work here, honestly. Just holds for House of Peak to try to clear out short. I mean, to be honest, House of Peak cannot do anything else because they have to take some kind of duels. 2v4. And seems like a free round again. Again, just crosses. Nothing special that Donk is doing. Just playing his position. So as we can see, it's not really a matter of like Donk doing some crazy plays and carrying, it's just the whole team Spirit playing well. And again, just playing his position. Nothing crazy happening. All we're gonna see is that one kill or short. That's it. Is Donk just gonna play his position well again and crazy happening. Oh no, oh no. We see a push. Actually, never mind. Pushing lower. I remember that round. That round I remember. Okay. I remember this one. This one is nasty. Do we have a flash for mid from Mr. Shiro? Yep. There we go. Flash from Shiro. I mean, there's no... okay, it's gonna be a flash from Tanir. Just, honestly, just a basic flash towards mid. Like 2 flashes. And Donk is just gonna peek on those. Yeah. Perfect flashes. Really nice spray. Gets one more. And again, double flashes on ramp to support his teammates. Magix has dual towards long, and that's over. So honestly, it didn't even look like Donk is doing that crazy plays or something extraordinary to win this match. It was just looking like Team Spirit was playing well as a unit. So yeah, great for them. Team Spirit looking sharp, looking like a contender that could take on Vitality. It's gonna be a fun major. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. You learned a lot and try to implement it in your games. Good luck.